Are we live?
Yes,
Alright.
we are.
That's how you know we're live. Starting it off by asking,
Yep,
are we
right there,
live?
right there.
Yeah.
All right. Good afternoon to how many viewers? Everyone.
Assorted viewers, like candy.
Assuming at least 2 people watching.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm James, your host, together alongside with my co-host
Alex?
Alex, and today we have our 2 guests, Miss Sophie and Adriana. So let's start off the podcast by basically asking, what's your position, who you are, and what
I'm your lecturer.
I've been. I just want.
I'm your lecturer. I'm your lecturer. I was your lecturer for like a minute. Okay. For like a hot second for just event purposes. Okay. Hello there to viewers. My name is Sophie Azlan and I'm currently a lecturer over at UW Malaysia, previously known as KD University College. Prior to this, I was also a student of the game development course. So I spent a couple years in the industry and now I'm back to teach the fresh young minds that will soon inhabit our industry, if not already there. So I've been invited onto this lovely podcast. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's my introduction. Do you want to introduce yourself?
It's okay.
Hi, everyone. My actual full name is actually quite long for me to say on live broadcast, so I'm just gonna abbreviate it.
Nama.
And then it's my name is Adriana Zaini. I am a recent game development graduate here at UWMTU, and I actually came from the game programming specialization. So for the past 3 years, I was taught to be a programmer, and my background was mostly programming. But currently, I'm in my post-grad era, and I'm currently active as a full-time project coordinator, junior project coordinator, by the way, at a local gaming startup company. And yeah, I mostly dabble between everything in terms of my work.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of funny because also my stint in the industry was I was a project coordinator at Passion. So it's like we can talk about spreadsheets and complain about people not clocking in hours.
That's true.
It's great.
You're always on your asses.
Yes, we are.
Are you doing this right
Yeah,
now?
it's like, so I need to realign with you. Can we have a meeting to discuss this?
I know they're so annoying, guys, but it's what we do.
Yeah, we were paid for it.
Hey, what happened?
Oh,
I apologize.
nice Magic the Gathering wallpaper. Are you gonna turn your mana now?
It's okay. I think we're
That's
still
it.
live, right?
Yeah, it should,
We should be.
So it should be fine. Hopefully so.
So how's work?
Yes.
How's your grade? Okay. How's work? How was your update this week?
I have not updated my gun chat.
I'm gonna
That's
clip this
talking about-
exact moment and send it to
no.
Mr. Johan and be like, he admitted it live. What's it? You seen that meme? It's like his ass is not updating his Gantt chart, and it'll just be your face like,
Remember,
That's it.
you're getting caught 4K.
that's it. Literally, like, wait, no, what's the quality on the webcam?
That's actually 1080p. So.
Oh, 1080p. He is not updating his Gantt chart.
Oh no.
Okay, so for work, yeah, I've been a lecturer over here at UW since January of this year. I graduated in 2020, so honestly, me coming back, it's pretty fast turnaround time, honestly. But I really enjoy the fact that I've still got a lot of connections in the industry, and then I'm connected here with the students. So I can tell the students the industry is expecting da 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 da, and then I can tell the industry the students are doing da 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 da. So hopefully that leads to a better ecosystem.
It's basically like a best of both worlds.
I'm Hannah Montana. I'm the Hannah Montana of game dev.
No, there's more than 2 viewers.
Oh my god! Wait, is it in the double digits yet? Doesn't
That
this
is
work?
good.
You want to-
Hey, that's nice. Oh, now we gotta be careful.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's one more you wait for me.
So is it my turn?
Yeah. Wait. Same question.
Thank you for this.
No, you have to cue her in properly.
Yeah.
So how's work?
Oh my god, work has been great. Okay. I would say that work has been really exciting for me, but I would say that the transition from me being a programmer into the project management at school was definitely like a kind of a not really hard switch, but I would say it was just like a solid curve up because I was being taught new concepts that I wasn't like being taught to or like being taught during my university years. And so when I was doing my work, I was just like being handed advice and like I would say like words of encouragement by my supervisors and like making sure that I was doing the work that was satisfactory enough for them. And yeah, that was great to know that I had a very strong support system at work. And since I'm a project coordinator also, I am managing and overseeing like this very hardworking and passionate like team. I think they're watching this right now. Hi.
Yeah, that's you.
So they're very like there's such sweet individuals that I'm working with, and I make sure that well, my main priority as a project coordinator is that I make sure that the team health is like at its 100% best. I would say that's like the most important thing, because I need to make sure that everyone is also in a well managed environment, so that if you're leading a dysfunctional team, like what's the point, honestly? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be releasing a shit product,
True.
or like a half done product. So yeah, I really enjoy it also because I'm an ENFJ, so I like this like leadership role. Like because like ENFJs are like characterized as like people who
Yeah, that's true. I am also some of those letters. Not the same ones, but I am some letters.
Some letters.
I know. I think I'm like an I
Okay.
something.
Is there an N in between?
I don't remember their letters, but I know it means positive qualities and negative ones. If it helps anything, I was born near the rat.
Okay.
And like,
Okay.
okay, so like to just end this note, I would say that I just love working with people, so that's why I really like this line of work, aka like project management and whatnot.
So wait, how long have you been working at your current place?
So I started here for my internship, so 3 months, and then I'm currently officially 3 months also into mine, so it's been like nearly half a year.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Can you explain more on the game that you're actually currently working on?
Oh, okay. So the
Is it
game-
NDA, or are you
Yeah.
allowed to talk
Oh.
about it?
I'll just like
Can you give
give
a
a
bit?
little sneak peek, I guess.
Teaser.
Also, like I'll give you guys like a terrible elevator pitch. Like the game that we're working on is
Okay.
gonna, like imagine Legend of Zelda / Journey, but you get to learn code with it. You get to learn coding.
In a world.
It's a coding version. Coding version of Zelda.
Yes, exactly.
Coding Zelda.
Coding Zelda.
That sums it up.
But
So do you also go, yeah?
unfortunately, no, we don't have.
Oh, then I'm not interested anymore.
But it's okay. We're gonna consider that. We're gonna propose that. I'm gonna.
We're sending it to
After the
you.
public holiday on Monday, I'm gonna storm into the office. I'm gonna like, we need more yachts.
I mean, if your colleagues are watching right now, then
We need more yachts.
increase the
Yeah, so
yeah.
we did.
Consumer feedback. Where's the yeah?
And
Yeah.
the product that we're making is just very game-based learning, and we are we're just definitely making a product that we want like for someone to like enjoy and also mean something to someone. So yeah,
Okay,
it's what I'm really doing.
that's cool, right?
It does.
That sounds cool, yes.
Zelda and coding.
Zelda
Who doesn't love
Yes.
I mean, well, just mixing games and coding, so it makes it much more fun to learn, right?
No, that's true. That's true.
That is kind of cool. I never had it before. I want to try. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
We're gonna give you a sneak peek soon. Just
Yeah.
wait.
Wow. I'm
This is the
looking
part where
forward-
you be
I'm
like,
looking-
and we're gonna give 10 viewers lucky code.
You guys like few codes, come on.
Hello world.
Influencer era.
Oh my god. You'll be like, here's the game. Can you see it? Is the camera focusing on the game? You'll be like that. Yes.
Alright.
It's cool.
Do you have any questions, Lance?
Nothing about the Hias?
No.
I mean, I would like to question how the Hia is gonna made, but well, I think I'll leave it to the sneak peek. Kind of keep the surprise in a box until you open it up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward for this because it's first time I've seen games like there's coding wise, basically coding with games. I've seen it online, but I never really know how it works. So you kind of get me hooked on when you say Zelda and coding together. As someone as a gamer myself, I'm really looking forward for it.
As someone who's a gamer myself.
Sorry.
Gamer.
Gamer, he's a gamer.
He is a gamer.
It's fine.
Like, I'm assuming that you're familiar with like Scratch and like those
You use
blocks.
Stencil, right?
You stencil.
Yeah.
Stencil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Kinda
should have used
makes sense.
Stencil.
So yeah, imagine stencil but in a video game. You actually
Zelda
learn
stencil.
block code.
Imagine you release a game and you just stand still.
Here's my game. The Stencil engine.
Now solve the game.
Oh, that's gonna be
I don't know
kidding.
if I would play that game.
That sounds like that game sounds tougher than assignment for you.
It becomes the assignment. Mr. Ken gives you 2 weeks to
It might be,
solve it.
easier.
I know.
You pitch it to the programming lecturers next semester, and you let you guys.
We're gonna program with big game instead.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I've noticed that your game got nominated a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Very, very, very grateful because it was the same like award that also Sophie was like nominated in and also won.
Yeah.
Yes, very
Yes,
prestigious, very
True.
prestigious.
That's right. I
But
mean,
one and one.
wait, we didn't name what the game is. You didn't tell the viewers what her game is.
Yeah. Basically, the passage
Uh-huh.
That's correct. Yes.
won the Audience Choice Award, part of the Knowing for Audience Choice Award, and also the Visual Arts, right?
Yes. I would say that it was kind of a surprise when me and my like FYP teammates found out that we were nominated, I guess, because we were just like watching this little baby grow and blossom into something that people would like love and acknowledge. It was just, and we were selected like amongst other industry players and like especially yours and like other indie studios. And yeah, it was just, I speak on behalf of my team, and I would say that knowing that our blood, sweat, and tears led us to where we are today, I think, yeah, I'm very satisfied.
That's pretty cool. And then you guys actually got a physical award ceremony that felt like an award ceremony, which honestly, jealous, because mine was the first SCCM Awards that was affected by the pandemic. So, you know, I found out that we won through TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can get into that in a sec, but it's like, it was really cool to see your game on that stage. Like, just being nominated was crazy to see it, and I can only imagine how excited you all felt seeing that.
It was really exciting, especially for the audience choice category, I guess, because when that category was announced, everyone was technically nominated.
Yes.
Like each game was nominated, but then at the like award ceremony day, like it was announced that the top 5 were like a few selected ones, and our game was selected to be one, and we were just like, just also really like. Sorry, I like to laugh whenever I'm like telling a story. But yeah, we were just kind of surprised again, like flabbergasted at the fact
Well, you have
that.
clout. I guess that's just all it means.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations on the clout.
Thank you to everyone who voted. Thank you. This is my ending post.
Oh, and then it zooms in Kpop ending fairy,
post.
ending fairy.
Thank you.
Yes.
So sorry.
So, how about yours? The one that actually won.
Oh,
The one that actually won. Wow. Okay. I see how it is.
so just to so just to preface it for the viewers, for those who don't know, as a student, my final year project was Don't Stop the Party, which won the SCCM Awards 2020 for Best Student Game and also Audience Choice that year. It was also the first SCCM Awards that was hosted online, and they had a collaboration where the broadcast of the ceremony was done on TikTok and also Astro. So I did have some relatives who were watching it on Astro, but I was like holed up in my room. I remember I had a Discord call on my phone with my teammates, and then I was watching TikTok on my tablet, and then I told my mom, it's like, don't talk to me for the next couple of hours, and if you hear any noises, just assume it's because of this, okay? Because I still remember, you know, our category came up, and then they had a bunch of influencers be the announcers and stuff, so I think it was like a cosplayer, and she was talking about like, or like a local influencer, and she was like, the best student game, blah, 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 and I remember telling everyone, shut up, and then when they announced it, I was like, but you know, just in my bedroom, because it was like Viva la pandemic. It was full blown La Covidina. It was pretty bad. And then the audience choice one though was really, we didn't anticipate that at all, because it's like, you know, you are facing literally everybody else in the ring when that happens. And Joe Flizzo was on this virtual stage, and he was like, and the audience choice goes to Don't Stop the Party, and I was like, oh my god, Joe Flizzo. It's like, oh my god. Ooh, and it was like that. So one of the main reasons why I honestly worked as hard as I did back in my student days was because I was kind of being a jerk, and I was like, I work really hard to show the quality of a student game, and I want my juniors to try and beat me lah. And then the next year they did get 3 awards instead of my 2, so I was like, okay fine, they succeeded, I guess. I knew what I was trying to do, whatever. But it was like that lah. And then if you're ever at UW, you can see my game on the wall outside. That's it. That's my legacy. I have to pass it every morning, you know, and be like, ah, yes, the shadows of my previous achievements, they do envelop me as I walk into work every morning.
It reminds you.
Think about you're in the MSI lab, you're like, I'm gonna zone out, and you turn around, oh my god, that's a student project. So, it's
Now everyone has to look up on
now everyone's gonna look up and see my OCs.
Wait, can I like add something also? Like,
Sure, go
okay,
for it.
so prior to me coming to like the game development degree and whatnot, I like found out that you had won like several awards during that SEA game like season, and it was something to, macam like it was. I felt like you were such a huge person to look up to at the time because
I'm very short.
Nah,
I'm like under 5'2". I'm
Size of that.
I'm the size of a Funko Pop.
No, not
That's
the
it.
head. Your head is great. Your head is great. Very perfectly shaped. But yeah. But yeah, like ever since then, like I've always wanted to, you know, come up to your, not really your like level, but also just like achieve what you did, because it was something that I've been dreaming of ever since I was young. So, you know, finally getting to be in this room with you also, it just feels so surreal.
Oh, that's so insane.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that I was able to have a positive impact on you, because I mean, one of the main things is, especially, I know I keep going back in my day, but it's true, back in my day, like my batch, there were only 3 girls in my entire semester, including me. I was the only female designer. The other one, there was an artist who later deferred a couple of semesters later. And then there was a programmer who later ended up in my FYP team. So we were like the sole female representation of my entire semester. Granted, it was a pretty small one, but still. And also, like, it was terrifying because I came from a diploma. Previously, I was in the entrepreneurial design program, which doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. You know, my college doesn't exist, my diploma doesn't exist anymore, but I had the paper, that's what matters. So, you know, it came from a course of like all women, and I came in and to like game development, and my mom was like, "Do they smell?" And I was like, "I don't know yet, Mom." You know?
They don't.
Oh my.
I guess.
I mean, like,
so far.
you know, back then it was like some of them, if they told you they were a programmer, it's because they looked like programmers. But now things are different, obviously. I mean, now programmers look like you. And I think that's amazing. So seeing, I guess, the trickle-down effect of the work that I've done and how it's coming up, I'm very flattered, and I'm grateful that you're essentially carrying on the legacy. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I hope I can inspire you too somehow, you know, into doing the teaching survey if you haven't already.
Oh, the teaching
I did
survey.
it yesterday.
Okay.
All right.
Why didn't you do it earlier? The deadline was extended, and then, you know, it could have been done before then. Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's time to do it now.
Because
Everyone does the teaching survey during this.
I always forget where I keep my student card because I almost never use it. So I was rummaging around my room
Uh-huh.
and I found that it was under my blanket the whole time.
Why?
Wow.
Is that where the scanner is? Under your blanket?
So
If you don't want to keep it on, you just keep a photocopy of it in your wallet or something. You know, like what people used to do with their IC? Skill issue lah. Damn.
Wait, so you don't use like the MSI labs?
MSI.
Yeah,
Because
like
you
the
need your
lab-
card to
you need
tag
your card
into
to get
it.
Like, so you barely wait.
No.
Are you game designer?
You get someone else to open the door for you.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I thought I was a prissy princess. My goodness.
Okay.
I mean, well, at least he inherited that legacy.
Thank you for defending.
He inherited that legacy.
Well, I will do my best. I will do my best.
He's trying really hard to defend you. It don't look
But
good,
I
dude.
can't do much because I'm not a game dev student. I'm not a game dev.
Yeah, but you.
You're like a developer in spirit. Yes.
I mean, it's definitely a skill issue. I just don't bring it most of the time. Even when I go down the floor to eat, right? I sometimes just keep forgetting it. I have to write the thing down again.
Oh my god.
Get inside.
You know, even if it's not picking up on the mic, it is the sound of me judging you. So,
Oh no, you could hear
No,
the.
the
Yeah.
camera guided it, you know.
Yeah.
got in 1080p. He does not bring his student ID every day.
Because you can viewers. Now 10 people know my mistakes.
Gotta embrace it at this point.
Yes.
Gotta live with it.
I mean, well, at least that's what you get friends for, right?
Mr. Johan's gonna clip it and play it in academic briefing next time. Don't be him.
You know what's a funny story? My friends, right?
Mhm.
I don't know why they decided to tell Mr. Johan or Jessica to call me Jessica. Because that's what my friends, they gave me that nickname.
Would you prefer I start calling you Jessica?
No!
I'll respect whatever name you want me to call
I don't
you.
want to be Jessica.
So who do you want to be?
I want to be me.
Who's
Aw.
me?
James.
James.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So, do I call you Jessie then? Are you Team Rocket? Is that meow?
He does kind of look like me.
Could you meow for the audience?
Do your
For
best meow.
emphasis?
Do your best meow impression now. I'm holding you hostage. I'm gonna bring this mic and put it up to your face.
He's off screen, so they don't know. Like, yo, we have an actual Pokemon just like in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And that's one of the culprit right there.
The Dice president calls you Jessica.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna defend you from that.
You know, we should give you a girl name. How about Alexis?
Oh.
But Alex is basically a female's name too. It goes both ways.
Okay, you're both just gonna become student 1 and student 2 to me very soon. I can't keep track of all of these. Student 1, student 2. Okay, student 1 from Dice, student 2 from Dice, Dice president, other Dice people. That's it. That's what's gonna happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, it helps.
You can still be Adriana though.
Oh, thanks.
Because you know you respect me, so.
What did I say? What did I say, chat?
Check's like -1, -1, -1, -1,
Minus one,
I don't think the chat is on your side at this point.
No.
Slade.
Slade.
Dino Nara.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's you.
Dino Nara is basically like this K-pop term, and it's like a. Oh God!
Are you a K-poppy?
I've exposed myself. I've sworn not to talk about K-pop, but unfortunately now that I'm
Are
talking
you a
about K-pop.
stan? Are you a
I'm a
stan?
stan. I'm a stan.
Are you a
and
girl group stan? Boy group
I'm a
stan?
boy group stan.
Oh my
And
God.
hold on, my boyfriend is in this cart with me. I bring him everywhere I go.
Oh my God!
And
Exposed.
is he gonna come out? Yes, he is. Influencer era.
Yes! Wait, what's his name?
His name is.
You're not gonna introduce your boyfriend by
His
name?
name is so unfortunate. His name
That's
is
his
Dino.
Oh,
Dino. I mean, that's a
oh.
stage name, but that's not his real name. But you know.
17 is
Yes,
it? Okay, alright. I do know things. Okay, cool. Yeah, so wait, Dino Nara. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I hope
How many years has it been?
It's been a very faithful and loyal, I would say, 7 years.
Slay.
Yeah, say.
So you're gonna make it 17.
17!
You're so funny!
No, I'm
You
just
are
saying.
so funny!
I mean, you got a 7 now. Just get a T.
That's true.
Basically
10 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I suspect you're just gonna extend it, right? Like whatever.
We'll see where life takes me, you know?
I mean, the term is still death do us part.
Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
part.
I
Yeah,
hope you
that's-
found
Whoever's
activity
dead
real.
first.
He is real.
I
He's really there in her phone.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Does he fall off the phone sometimes?
No, I try my best to keep him safe.
How dare you assume he could fall off?
What? You know?
He's not gonna fall off. He's not in his flock era. How
He's
dare
not
you?
in his fault era.
How could
Exactly.
he? Okay?
On a banana peel. Who knows?
No. Why would you do that to him?
I'm not doing it. He might do it to himself.
You know he had to do it.
Okay.
You
I feel
know?
like this podcast has gone
It's
off.
a K-pop podcast.
It's a K-pop podcast now.
We're just gonna go to the little side quest of about K-pop.
Yes, exactly.
That's it. That's the episode title, the K-pop
Actually, I do
episode.
have a game question.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 days ago,
Uh-huh.
Rockstar announced GTA 6 is gonna release a trailer on December.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited
I
for
mean,
GTA 6?
yeah.
No?
Yeah. I gotta see what they're gonna show before I get excited for it, to
Yeah,
be
that's true.
honest.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
been
my
released for
take.
so long, and it's been delayed for so long.
Yeah.
For 10 years.
It's like, you know, when GTA 5 came out, I was born. Coming out now, man. You know, we live in a different world. Five Nights at Freddy's the movie came out. I'm different. That's it, right?
Have you
Yeah.
guys watched that movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn it.
Rated it 5 stars on Letterboxd. Rated
Yay.
it 5 stars. So good. Love it.
Have you seen it?
No.
You should,
Yeah, you should, man.
you should see it. Are you familiar with the games?
Yes, I played the first and the second game,
Have you read the books?
and I did not read the books.
Oh, fake fan?
Huh?
Fake fan at Freddy's?
No, it's
I
okay.
see.
Yes.
I'm not the biggest fan of the game anyway. It's just
How dare you?
You do not
it's
like.
just a bunch of jump scares. How are they supposed
That's what a fake fan would say. You don't know the lore.
I've watched so many MadPad videos.
Only, only.
Yes.
There are other YouTubers out there.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm not that interested in your.
Hey, this is your own. I'm sorry, man. That hurts me, man.
No, I'm too busy playing CS.
Revoke your gamer card. Revoked. It's revoked.
Your gamer tag is not.
Give me back your
Sorry,
gamer
lost my
card.
best one.
Oh, it's still on your blanket, is it?
You have everything on your bed at this point. Like, what's happening here?
What is under your blanket?
It's like that one meme that, damn bitch, you live like this? Let me.
Exactly. And it's just all this like gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You open the blanket, it's like there's that RGB keyboard.
Exactly.
No.
But yes, to answer your question, I'll be excited about GTA 6 when I see what GTA 6 looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just afraid the expectation is so high that once you see it, it's just
Yeah, I mean, but
like most games.
to be fair, it's been hyped up for so long. Like, how do you feel about?
I think it's like it has that same like legacy that The Sims does whenever they like try to release a new release a new game.
True.
And it's just been delayed for so long. You just want to know what exactly it is, but they keep on delaying it.
But The Sims is different. Now the taps can rotate and, you know, it's different now.
It's
You go-
different
yeah,
now. Yeah.
it's different. It's not
an
GTA.
update.
It's an update. It's an improvement. It's real gaming. We are so
Yes,
bad.
and to enjoy the full experience, you have to buy all the DLC.
Yes.
That's true.
That is
Wait.
absolutely mad.
You gotta pirate it. Ooh,
Oh,
are we allowed to, talk
I don't know.
about?
I'm not the dice person.
Sorry,
I'm not
sorry.
encouraging
I'm not,
you guys.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for piracy. I'm so sorry. I take that back.
Yeah.
This is my
She's
apology
having-
statement.
She's
This is my. I'm gonna send it in my
Your
notes.
influencer.
No one did that.
My influencer apology. Like, guys, it's been a hard week.
and then like there's a cut and there's like a cut and you're like, I really tried. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, exactly. And then like the sponsored post comes up in the next clip. Like, guys,
It's a better help ad.
it's a better help ad. It's a better help ad. Exactly.
alright.
Well,
How about you, Alex? You've been very quiet.
I mean, you guys have a lot of interesting stuff. So I just
Are you saying you're not interesting? Believe in yourself.
I mean,
Date bayo.
What does that mean?
It's a Naruto word.
Oh,
Slang.
sorry.
It's basically
Like it's Japanese.
yes. Oh no.
It's a language.
Slang.
I mean, just say
It's
it.
still a
You
real
add it
word.
on.
It's still a real word.
I don't know what is that term, but it's just basically what
It
you add
means
in for every single sentence.
it's believe it. It actually means believe it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's bad.
You don't watch Naruto?
I do.
You guys are just fake fans. You know, with fake fan at Freddy's, fake Naruto
I never
fan.
said I was a fan. Okay? You place that on me.
Yeah,
Okay?
because I expect you to like things if you're gonna consume the media, aka watch the movie.
But still, you should.
How irresponsible of you.
Yeah, you should
What?
watch it still.
Yeah.
I just like to enjoy it. But if I don't enjoy it, I
It
can't
doesn't sound
enjoy
like you
it.
know how to do
It's like you're enjoying it.
I don't know. I never was into those kind of games.
So what kind of games are you into?
Oh.
CS.
Oh.
You're like, oh, I don't play real games. Hello. Is that it?
No, I played. Dude. I miss Mass Effect.
Who doesn't?
Which one?
All of them. Maybe not the third. The third, the ending is kind of.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Have you played Mass Effect?
Unfortunately not. I've backseated a lot of Mass Effect games.
But you are familiar with Garrus.
Yeah, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
then
Yes,
you know
yes, yes.
it passes. It's fine. Yes. Are you familiar with Garrus?
Hmm?
Garrus from
Yes.
Mass Effect?
Yes.
Okay.
Alien dude.
Yes, that's good. Okay, fine. I guess you pass.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll have to fail.
Oh.
I didn't get to buy games or something.
Do I get extra marks for my GPA?
No,
Oh,
it's not in the course outline. Do you like Mass Effect YN? It's not in the course outline. It's not. I didn't sign off on that.
What are you interested in? If you
In terms of games,
Yeah.
I actually like story-based games. Like, I'm recently hooked up with Far Cry.
Oh,
I've always been in love with Far Cry. You know, people complain that the story is always the same. Like you have the bad guy, which is always the government, and then you're always a rebellion fighting against government, and that's it. But I still like it.
Far Cry is the one with the chef one villain, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's all I know
Yeah.
of the Far Cry franchise.
I know it's kind of cool. I'm not sure.
Chef one?
Chef one.
Chef One School.
Chef one's cool. Okay,
Yes,
that's good.
Malaysia
Valid.
boleh.
Malaysia boleh.
Kita anak Malaysia, hebat, slay.
You know, I always wish they actually get Chef one to voice it.
I don't think he'd do it.
Maybe.
I don't think he'd do it. I mean, because Pagan Min is not even supposed to be. Is he Asian in the game? The character Pagan Min.
Yes, he is.
Is he actually Asian? But like Southeast Asian, or is he like East Asian? Is it disclosed?
I think it's more Nepalese. It's somewhere in Asia, but not
Oh,
East Side Asia.
I see.
That's
Okay.
the
So yeah, maybe Chef One's accent wouldn't be able to work
Yeah.
for them.
I mean,
if
who
that's the
knows? Maybe
case.
Far Cry 7 or Far Cry 8 somehow come out like actually Eastern Asian country.
That'd be
It's
interesting.
possible,
It'd be
you know.
interesting, yeah. Didn't Far Cry, was it Far Cry 2? No, sorry, that was Just Cause. Just Cause 2 had like KL references in it, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there were.
Yes.
There were.
Far Cry is not the
No,
one
Far
with
Cry
the-
hasn't, yeah.
No, Far Cry 3 had Rakyat,
What?
where they call the fifth person Rakyat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's one of the references they do have.
Oh my god, Malaysia mentioned. Let's go.
That's the only thing, and everything else is just all Western side.
Suddenly you're like scream singing Nagaraku, national pride to surgeons. Right? Yeah.
Just going around saying, oh, we the Rakyats.
That's it. And it's never mentioned ever again.
I mean, yeah, it's good enough. Good enough.
Good enough. Boleh lah,
We're
boleh
there,
lah.
we're there.
Yes.
Step one.
Miss Sophie,
Yes.
have you always planned to be like a lecturer?
I knew I wanted to do it for quite a bit. When I was working as previously, I was a project coordinator at Passion Republic. So if you think Gigabash, my name's in the credits 3 times, okay? I also got to do narrative design for one of the characters. So that's it. That's my degree in action, okay? So that's how I was like, yeah, mom, that's why we pay PTPN. My name's in Gigabash, okay? By the way, to anybody who's interested in Gigabash, the Ultraman DLC just launched like 2 days ago. So please come and support local developers. Passion Republic is also a really great company. Please support my friends. Ultraman, buddy. Yes. Okay. So plug over. So I did always kind of want to do lecturing. At one point, I was floating the idea over to the previous head of school, Mr. Ike, and then he kind of like kept me in mind, I suppose. When I was younger, however, at one point I thought I was going to be a kindergarten teacher. So yeah, so it was always like I'm going to teach the children. That was
And now your
always
children are all grown up.
yeah, I guess now I teach
Now
the
you teach old
20-year-olds. Are you calling yourself an old man?
Ah,
How old are you? How old do you think I am? If you're an old man, what does that make me?
Oh no.
You're calling me old? Older than you?
Yeah, I'm older than you too.
Yes.
I hope so.
Can you imagine if I was younger than you? Could you imagine? I'm yelling at you in GPS every week and it turns out I'm like 20.
20. Ooh.
Would you believe me if I said I was 20?
Actually, maybe, yeah.
Okay. The product, it works.
Yes. They do.
Alright. Let's see what chat has.
The chat's making fun of you guys for not knowing Data Bio, I'll tell you that.
Date Bio. That's it. Alright. Ultraman is now Gigabash.
Ultraman was in Gigabash. Okay, I mean, like, I'm not gonna go on the lore about it, but you know, they do have their not Ultraman, Gigaman, who's like the character with jiggle physics with his stomach. It's great. I love it. We love. I was like, wow, Uncle, you're the best. That's Gigaman. And then now they have like Ultraman in it. Previous DLC last year, which I did also serve as a project coordinator for, is Godzilla. You know, they're doing some good things. Yes, by Gigabash. Yes.
Do you think Gigabash will make an appearance in Ultraman?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what agreement they got. I don't work there anymore. So I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no.
Because I'll be interested to see how the building works in Ultraman. the building monster.
Yeah, that's the one that I got to write for.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be funny to
Imagine you
see.
see that against Ultraman live action in the movies.
It'd be kind of funny.
You see a building slam.
Yeah, no, that'd be really funny.
That would be cool.
I think that'd be great. Somebody pitch that.
That would
Somebody
be
should go.
very cool.
Be like, hey guys, here's my idea.
Post it on Reddit or something, you know.
You could.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
but then
could-
they're gonna earn money from our ideas.
That's true.
I mean, if you want the game to go in the way you want it, you kind of have to.
I guess I have to make it myself.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. More work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Adriana.
Sorry. Gen Z habit versus habit.
What should I ask you?
Yeah, I have a question.
Alright.
Like, would you ever consider being a lecturer too?
Would you teach the
Yeah, would you
children?
teach people?
Could you teach? Could you serve?
Could she serve? Could she,
Yes, it's like, can you serve
I mean,
your country?
I am. Oh, that's true. Well, I'm open to the idea of it because, again, like I said, I just love working with people and whatnot, and yeah, it's always on the table. I'm okay with it, but it's just I probably need a few more years of experience in the industry for me to actually, teach everyone. Because I'm just not gonna storm into the office like, "Hi guys, let's learn about da 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 today," but I don't know anything about it.
You're gonna be prepared
I'm not really
first.
prepared for it because, again, like how I mentioned before, like Sophie has like this very prominent role here, and I would like to also follow that legacy.
That's
like,
terrifying. I
What do you
appreciate it, but
mean?
also it's like, damn, I got a
You're now her
legacy.
idol.
It's like, oh, I was being loud and obnoxious for years and people took notice. Oh, dear God. But I mean, you could come over for a guest lecture next year. I can have it arranged. I actually have the power to arrange it.
Oh wow!
Legally, it is part of the job.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like, did you attend the talks that I did last year when I came over when I was still working at Passion?
I'm unfortunately not. I was.
So you missed it. I was talking about game design, and I was like, does it pass the fan fiction test? And that was a real thing on a projector.
God.
I think Miss Ying almost like spat out her drink.
Oh my god!
And I was like, example A, Kuro from Haikyuu. And I was on a projector, and the students were there like,
Like, I understand.
and think about it, it's like, I'm a
That's
menace.
true. That's true.
Yes. So, you spend a couple more years, cooking in the oven and then come back and you could talk about fan fiction, I guess.
I guess.
In the context of
Yeah,
game
it's very
development.
reassuring to know that university is always open for fan fiction as discourse.
That is the advice I actually gave your juniors in FYP one. One of them, I was like, if you want to get more invested in narrative design, you should write fan fiction.
That's true.
Because it's legitimately a test though, because you are taking an existing universe and trying to create something that fits within the rule set of something else. I mean, it is a legitimate skill.
Can't
If
comply.
you can't do it, then like it's not cringe, you're cringe. That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So do I get to call you Miss Adriana next year?
No. I just love to be just Adriana. I'm kidding, but yeah. Whatever.
Just
I'm okay
Adriana.
with whatever Sophie wants to call me. Clip this. Clip this. I'm okay with whatever Sophie wants to call me.
Yep, that's definitely
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoever watching.
10 people, right? Did it drop?
I
It
mean,
went
I
down to
wouldn't know.
9.
You're all the Well, I mean, can I ask you something? What's the hardest hurdle as a lecturer?
The hardest thing of a lecture?
Yes, like teaching students.
I mean, it's really hard to connect with people overall. Something that I have talked about with some of the other people in the staff room, honestly, is I'm finding that my approach of being relatively casual and trying to sort of be on the same level as the students, it is something that is working to my benefit. Like if you were in GPS 1 last semester, which was run by Mr. Johan, and now he's in GPS 2, you would see that the classes run a little bit differently. But since I'm taking the lead this semester onwards for GPS 1, it is run like maybe a little bit more casually, but at the same time, some of the questions I will ask will be a bit different. It'll be a different experience for you because you will go back to having Mr. Johan leading the class with GPS 2 next semester. So, you'll see the differences there.
Yeah, I
You know.
can't put extra slides.
No, you can't. He
No,
will
thank
penalize
you.
you for the thank you slide. Yeah. he will penalize you for it. Stuff like that. So, that's one thing. And then also making sure that I actually have content to teach. So one of the big things is that, chat, if you guys know, I have like 5 jobs actually. So, I am a full-time lecturer here. I'm a contract journalist for Kakachokre, which is a it's a local games portal as well. And then also I'm an independent game developer in my own right. So some of the projects I'm working on, I'm a producer for Devadata, which was also nominated for SCCM Awards. It was kind of terrifying because it was like some of the categories I was going up directly against you guys. So things like audience choice, Devadata was in audience choice against Passage, and I was like, this is so funny, I'm competing with my student. It was like that. I'm also the scriptwriter for Over Hours by Control D Studio. They're a team based in Sarawak, and they're also some good friends of mine. Then there's a couple of other miscellaneous projects here and there. So I'm trying to be as in tune with the industry in its current state so that I can bring that information and that knowledge and that experience to you guys. So that's why a lot of the stuff I try to teach, it's trying to be on par, on trend as much as possible to make sure that you get the most bang for your buck in a sense. I mean, you pay to be here, so I may as well give you the experience that you pay for. Which is like, I know a lot.
Based
Yeah.
on true facts.
Yes. They're like, Lisa, is the industry really like that? Yeah. So I can actually say it like with authority. That's the hard part.
That is good for students, basically.
Hmm?
That's good for students because
It is, yeah. But on the other hand, it's like, Miss, are you tired? You have no idea.
I mean, 5 jobs.
Yeah.
That itself is explanation. Yeah, is enough.
I mean, like, I think maybe it's not 5 right now. Maybe it's going back to be 5 very soon, actually. Yes, yeah. I mean, the other ones are mostly just like it's on contract basis lah, so it's not so bad. The main ones are really just this one and the journalism gig. Those are like the main ones. Yeah.
How do you manage it so well?
I don't.
Oh, you got that answer. You got that answer.
I mean, like, I manage it. You're looking at it, basically. So I'm here. I do other stuff too. I try to keep my hands kind of everywhere and doing a lot of things. Everything is just so interesting. The industry is in such an interesting state of flux. It is so different from when I started. It is so different from before I started, and it's going to continue to change and evolve. So having having my stakes in it, having a part of it, it's amazing. I genuinely love it so much. I can't help but want to be a part of everything, you know?
Okay. You never felt like a burnout on like certain days?
I think I burnt out probably in like 2016. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
there's
know.
grown resistance towards it, you know.
I don't know about resistance. But, like, don't you think you're burnt out? It's like, maybe.
Do you find this interesting still? Oh,
Yeah.
I have to.
On one hand, finding it interesting is my job, but also, like, I don't know, finding out that the work I do has such a positive impact on the future generations, it is a compelling reason to keep going, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, if you win anything in the future, I better be thanked in the speech.
I will try my best.
So, try your best. You gotta do that.
I'll just say thank you and I'll leave off stage.
Damn.
It's stated in the course outline.
It's stated in the course outline, yeah.
Under the
Under the portfolio check.
You have to say thank you to be Sophie.
Yes, you have to.
Sheesh.
You should. Either way, you should, man. Either way.
I don't know if I have what it takes to win
To be what?
the award. How many awards are there actually for students usually?
So the main awards that our students tend to go for are the SCCM Awards, which is under Level Up. And then there's also the SynTalk International Games and Gamification, which this year's was postponed. So the next round will be next year. And then also we had the Apicta one, which is like the Asia Pacific ICT Awards. That one's a lot more tech-centric. So, the submissions that we send, they tend to have like a large technological aspect to it. Like you really say like, oh, we did something different with the VFX, we did something with this and that. It's not just the story that pushes that one. So those are the main ones our students tend to be sent out for. But some new ones were that we were approached at Level Up for sending in games for Taipei Game Show, because they just started a student game category. So we have sent out some things there, and then, we'll see probably if we manage to get any nominations, maybe we can send a student representative to Taipei, but that's still like up in the air. Yeah, so, the landscape is changing. We are looking at more international awards as well to really compete with giants, because our students have the caliber to do so. Exhibit A. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you think my GPS one?
I do think your DPS one is honestly, technologically, it's very good. It does have a very distinct sense of style, which is what I said, I believe, during your class. It's just that it is missing that sense of polish. So I am looking forward to seeing what it looks like. And you can see it too at the upcoming Jingle Mingle on December 1st. That's a Friday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. But if you're staying past 7 p.m., you gotta make sure you sign up because we need to count heads for dinner. But that being said, you should be attending our Jingle Mingle. Let us know in the form that you may have received in your email if you're part of the industry. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like during the event itself. I have years of experience in radio, okay? So like,
Yes, I
this,
saw.
yeah.
Internship in Fire.
Wait, I'm a bit out of context. Like, what's your game about? What's your game about?
Pitch, pitch,
Pitch,
pitch,
pitch,
pitch, pitch.
I guess it's part of your assignment.
In a world.
Your game is in a world. That's the thing. It is
Oh
actually in a
no,
world.
it's in a world.
Okay,
Oh
so just
god.
for context, the GPS one theme this semester is "This is sick." So we were like, are the students going to take it sick like or sick like? So in terms of that, some of them have taken it in Kawabanga and some of them have taken it in like. So yeah. So
Which one is his falling into?
he'll tell you.
Okay, sorry.
So my game name is Meow Pity, all right, and it's based on in a monochromatic world. So everything, all the colors are basically stripped away from the citizens and everything. It's a kind of a furry game. You play as a cat.
But
Yes.
meow, meow.
And what you have is basically graffiti cans, and you use the graffiti cans as a way to traverse the obstacles around the map. So it's a 2D platform again. Yes.
So it's like that one Powerpuff Girls episode meets Stray, I would say. You know what I'm talking about?
I know it's not quite like Stray because the animals are more like they're more anthropomorphic.
Oh, they're more anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
yeah. So your protagonist is Whiskers, right?
Whiskers, yes.
Yes, exactly. So the protagonist is Whiskers, and Whiskers like talks to people and goes, "Meow," you know, and then goes spray and then go neat tricks and stuff. And then I think were you were the one? No. Adam was the one who was playing, right?
Yeah.
During the presentation, he kept dying.
Yes.
Yeah. And you were like, Adam, stop dying. And I was like, we got 5 minutes left in the pitch. Yeah,
He tried his best.
he did. He tried. I
That's
have.
the thing. When I tried the game, I'm like, you know what? This is not as hard. And I see
You're the designer.
The designer always say it's not that hard.
I don't know. My FYP, I kept dying in my.
But
Yeah.
at least now we know it's
I mean,
legit.
that's one of the problems I had. Is that I kept dying. I was like, oh, I can make this, but it's too hard for everyone else. So I had to change things to make it easier. But at the same time, I don't want to be too easy
Yeah.
for everyone else. Yeah,
Well, that's part of the design process,
Yeah.
you know.
The
So.
balancing.
yeah, but yeah, that's basically the game.
Oh, I'm excited to play it during Jingle Mingle.
I hope you do.
Are you gonna be attending Jingle?
I will be attending Jingle Mingle, and yeah, people can play Passage. Yeah, please come to Jingle Mingle too. Play
Play
Passage.
Passage, yes, award nominated.
Two-time award nominated.
Two-time award
Two-time.
nominated. Yes.
About to be third, maybe.
About to be third.
Maybe.
see.
Ooh, maybe third.
I mean, I don't know. We could take a picture together during Jingle. We'll be like legends meeting legends.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
How to slay exhibit.
How to maximize your joint slay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is it. This is what the episode is. Our joint slay. That's it.
So this podcast is just like us being sand tweet.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm exposing myself of being chronically online.
True, true. Very true.
No, to be fair, I'm like this in class as well. And I'm the one who's teaching it. So,
I
yeah.
wish I could have like attended one of your classes. It would be so exciting to see.
I
like,
do a
how
lot of
you-
workshops and stuff, so you can just attend one of those. You can ask Kenny. I did a workshop for MNEC earlier this year where it was like a game design workshop, and in the end they came up with this idea. It was like a Breaking Bad overcooked parody called Bombing Rats.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the sentence there. I'm just gonna end it there. Yes.
Okay. Leave it up to me to imagine. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Oh, rats. How does
Yeah.
that work?
Well, you should have attended the workshop.
Oh. You're just being paywalled right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you had your academic ticket, it was free entry. You just had to sign up for it. So, yeah.
Now I wish I'm in game dev. This thing is so cool.
Yeah, man, game dev is cool.
It's never too late.
Yes.
Actually, talk about game dev. Like recently, it's because games itself has been like growing, or the industries have been growing. So, what do you like? What's your view over it? Like about games, how the industry works, and then how you would say like how to introduce the game dev to people who would like to learn, basically like future students?
I mean, like, I want to open this to Adriana first, because also you came from programming. He is from comp sci, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So you probably have. How would you pitch game dev to a comp sci student? It's like, do you hate yourself?
Exactly. Oh my god.
No,
oh my god.
no,
oh my
game
god.
dev is so fun and great. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so okay, I'm just gonna say a little like story on like segueing away. But before I joined game development, I wanted to be a computer scientist or something, or a computer science student, or whatnot. But back then, when I was doing like those self-study computer science courses and like I would say I was doing a foundation that was aiming towards a computer science degree, and then there was this realization that struck me like halfway through. I was like, this is not where I like wanted to be. This is not where I belong. Because I was constantly gaslighting myself into thinking that, okay, taking a computer science degree would help me segue my way into the game dev
Because
industry.
it's a wide range.
Yes, because it's the safest option. Like as a typical Asian kid, it's just like you're like the option that you can fall back to. But then I was just in a very depressive state of mind at the time. When I was 18, and it was I think 2 years before the pandemic struck. So yeah, that was when I came down to the admissions office downstairs. I was like, I need the pamphlet for the game design for the game development course. I need to see it now. And they were like very kind, like okay. And then like I instantly signed up right away because I didn't want to regret the decision of me like leaving computer science just because I wanted to pursue something that I loved. But in the end, it was what made me happy. Like yeah.
And now you're an award
And
nominee.
now I'm a word on me.
Put that on your LinkedIn.
Yes. Okay, no. I was actually tempted to, put up my name tag. But
You
no.
should. Like the SCCM Awards win is why I keep telling people I'm an award-winning game designer because
true.
because it's true. But also like it's also a fact.
It's also a fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Very,
you
very
should
true.
definitely do the same.
You can just carry the title everywhere you go, and
But I hope you're happy with what you're doing right now, Esther.
I mean, I've just started, so
We just
hard to say.
Oh wait, like are you a first year?
Yes.
First year,
First year, first sem.
You have time.
Fresh.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Newbie.
No, why? I guess you're trying to make me a second follow up.
I mean, like, bottom line is we're in games because we're very passionate about it. So if you eventually decide that you want to move into games, but not in this phase of your life, you could definitely pivot in the future. There will be opportunities, and you can upskill into being a game programmer because you would have had the fundamentals already from the comp sci part. But if you're interested in, pivoting now, you also can. But that's a decision that you have to make for yourself. It's not an easy industry to be in. You're not in it for the money. You're not in it for the glory. You're in it for the passion of it all.
She has to get 5 jobs, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You're in it for the 5 jobs. You're in it for the 5 jobs.
Yeah, like, you go on r/overwork and it's just me. That's it.
broke and unhappy.
Yeah, and it's like I love my life. Yeah.
I kind of love my life.
Yes.
Well, okay.
It's like this is what a girl boss looks like. 5 jobs.
Well, I salute you for that. Really.
Thank you.
Really. Well, so far, I mean, I'm passionate in games because I love gaming, but
But you enjoy playing it, not necessarily the making.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like it. Although I do complain about games,
Yeah.
like everyone will complain that this game is not balanced.
So what's the last game that you complained about? Expose yourself.
It's not LPT.
League of Legends, obviously.
Oh, okay, we'll clip this
Valorant
in.
too, but
Oh.
Valorant, I kind of stopped it for my health sake.
Okay.
But yeah, I complain it every single day, but I continue playing it.
Oh.
When everyone complains about League, even League players.
Especially League players.
And they still play it.
Yeah.
That's called coping. That's just
It's
called
like how
coping.
programmers complain about how codes doesn't work their way, but they will still coding it.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm kind of halfway in that
Yes.
somehow. I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, I don't.
Oh my God. You're like, I'm enjoying it, he said, full of joy.
Well, yeah, possible. I mean, there's possibility out there. Is the door is still open? Maybe.
Like you said, first year, first sem. The world's your
Yeah,
oyster.
yeah.
Mm.
So far, I'm kind of happy with what I have.
Okay.
But if it's funny enough, I don't want to be game dev. I would be interested to go to the anti-cheat, like doing the anti-cheat system for games.
Ah.
Because how much I hate cheaters. That's why I was like, what if I can make a good anti-hack system if one day.
You could definitely go into tool programming. It is a legitimate like part of the industry.
That's the kind of reason why it like pushed me to something like cybersecurity actually.
Oh, you're doing cybersecurity.
I'm planning to.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm helping you gamers out there. So if any hackers out there, yeah.
And if it doesn't work,
Watch out. Okay, if it doesn't work then
If it doesn't
I'll
work,
just keep upgrading.
we'll just clip this and play it as part of your resume.
Yeah.
You know, on LinkedIn you can have like people can review you in a sense. So that's the review that we put of him.
Yeah.
He said this. Yes.
Okay, that would be scary in the future. I go interview and it's like, we landed on a podcast. Apparently you said this.
Oh,
You're being held accountable.
oh my god.
When did I do it?
Oh, it's so menacing though. It's like, those are like modern day horror words, right? We saw you on a podcast where you said this, and you're just like, whoa.
What have I done?
imagine going to interviewer and then people just brings us the whole document.
Oh my god, they have the receipts, they have everything.
Yes.
I had to sign to it.
That's like a Black Mirror episode, like right there.
The funny enough about anti-cheat though, aren't they actually trying to do like an AI kind of anti-cheat?
That would be good actually. Shouldn't it be? Because AI will start like identifying things automatically. I mean, well, why would you make it manpower when you can use AI? No, don't waste your energy, man. Like you already have 5 jobs to do. So you shouldn't waste more manpower on that. Use AI.
I'm so excited to have this conversation with you again in your third year.
Oh no!
You gotta keep me in the loop, by the way. You gotta
Yes.
keep me in the loop.
I'll make a GCal reminder.
Yeah. We make a WhatsApp group like, hi, what's your progress today? What's your progress this year?
I think like 2-3 years down the road, suddenly I receive a message.
Have you finished your anti-cheat yet?
Have you figured it out yet?
Yeah.
How's the software going?
You're gonna text me and you're gonna be like, so is he slaying? And I'm like, it's slaying him.
It's like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he giving? He's not.
He's not giving.
Oh no, what have I done? Well, I guess this is what podcast is for.
Yes, to expose yourself in front of 10 viewers.
We love you, 10 viewers.
Yeah.
We love you, 10 viewers.
That mother sucker.
Oh well.
4 minutes left. 3 minutes left.
Oh my gosh.
Time flies.
I guess we're almost close to the end now. So I'm just wondering if you two have like any advice for like upcoming game developers.
Okay. Give me a sec to ruminate. You want to go first? You're fresh out of the gate as it stands, so.
For me, a message that I would want to give to like students who are probably going into their postgrad era would probably be just like, always keep learning. Like never stop even once you graduate, and always learn to advocate for yourself and know your self-worth, I would say. And just keep doing you, I guess. Like, because whatever, like, okay, so despite like your shortcomings or like the challenges that you face, you just gotta keep going forward, because the product that you're doing or like, the thing that you're gonna be making would probably mean something to someone, or like bring joy to their lives. Not even like a few, but probably like millions even, I guess. So just and like how Sophie did to me, like she
That's so
planted,
terrible.
like she planted a very positive impact on my life, and like whatever you do in the future could possibly be something similar to someone else. Yeah, just keep doing you, just keep doing you.
Yeah.
You heard that, Rose?
That's it by you. They'll learn what it means later.
Except putting subtitle down there.
It's like it's a compilation every time Miss Sophie says "Tante by you." I think I've said it like 5 times.
Exactly, you can make an AI for that.
So my advice for incoming developers, specifically, I think I'll be saying this to mostly current students who are like going through the course. Everything is part of the process, but you have to make sure that you like what you're doing. The most important thing is that you are propelled by your own passion to do what you're going to do. And the thing is also, you're going to get still lost in the sauce at some point. it's so easy to think I have to make a good game. But a good game is different from a fun game, which is different from a polished game, which is different from a finished game. So figure out what are your battles that you plan to fight and pick accordingly, basically. And same thing, never stop learning. You truly are in the school of life. There's going to be so many things that you're going to realize in hindsight that you don't know. So keep at it. And most importantly, know what you're doing and don't be afraid to go for it.
Alright. Alright. We were just about 1 minute. So when can they reach you, Miss Sophie? Do you have any
The staff room.
socials?
Where can you reach you? The staff room. I'm a full-timer.
What if there's one person that no idea? Somebody wondering.
What is the staff room?
Yes.
Something like philosophical or something.
Exactly.
Which floor?
You can find me on social media under the handle 96 Lions. Usually there's an underscore at the end of it. There's lore behind the name, which we can't get into because we're short on time. But you can find me on Twitter, on Instagram, as 96 Lions. You can go to my site, 96lions.start.page, and you can see what my previous appearances have been and my other publications and interviews are. So see you there. What about you?
Oh, what about me?
Yes.
You can like check me out on LinkedIn. I'm always like updating about my journey and like what I'm currently doing on LinkedIn. Unfortunately, I don't have any like professional social medias to like people for people to contact me.
It's
but
time.
it's time exactly. I should probably start in doing that. But you can probably like contact me on Instagram. It's my personal Instagram. But yeah, just feel free to DM me and whatever.
We'll be like, what did you think of 17's latest comeback?
Oh my God. Exactly.
That's the question.
That's the
Yes.
question. Yeah.
Alright. Goodbye, guys.
Yeah.
I love our